What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Finally coming back to you. I know I've taken several days off 'cause I had a lot going on around his house. So, new daily races. I don't know how I feel about them. I'd lie to you and say I'm thrilled Watkins Glen's there, but, you know, they give us Watkins Glen and they give us. Sorry, I forgot to do the camera. There we go. So they give us Watkins Glen and it's in the sorry Maroc SS. That's going to be crazy. So, what else we got? We got Grand Valley, South Reverse. I'm not a fan of Grand Valley. I don't like any of the layouts. It's, mind you, my own opinion, one of the dumbest races that we get. I mean, it's not a racetrack. It's like, I don't like it. Mount Panorama, Motor Racing Circuit, 10 laps GR3. Most likely going to be doing this race most of the week. That's what we're going to start today. We're going to start off right off the rip with some practice. Mainly because I don't really like any of the other tracks. So I know Mount Panorama. Don't know what car we're going to use. So let's dive right in and figure out what car we're going to use. It's about where we're at this morning. Let's see. Mash Sport 205 in the 458 Italia. Let's see. Fastest is Genesis, M6, Genesis. Wow. Mercedes. Interesting. Very interesting. So there's R8. Porsche. Wow. It's impressive. So let's do some practice in the Audi because I enjoy that car. I need to rent one because I do not feel like making a paint scheme at the moment. Let's see. Where is the There it is. All right. That be what we gonna practice in. Had a fun Sunday morning racing. I was gonna stream it live, but I never ended up streaming it, so apologies for that. But shout out to Papa at Papa's House of Game, putting on the Paparazzi 50, maybe? I can't remember. It was at Road Atlanta. That was fun. Very fun racing. Looking forward to this next weekend's set of races. I didn't put my thing down under my. I didn't put the mat down underneath my chair, so it's going to keep sliding. I'm sorry if this is boring, but I don't know what car I'm using, so we're testing. We're going to test, race for at least about an hour today. Can't get on the curb. I'd like to take a second also to thank every single one of you, all 81 of you. We're up to 81 subscribers, so appreciate it. I haven't raced here in a while. While we practice. Monday, Monday, Monday. I think we're going to try the Mercedes next. It's always that Monday struggle trying to get used to the new track. Especially, I mean, I know this track, but I haven't raced here in what feels like months. Then it's a matter of what car, right? And there's so many different options to choose from, in my opinion, on this track. I really enjoy this track. It's just a tough... I set a time for you to chase. This is Thumpy. What's up, Thumpy? What's up, dude? How you doing, man? I don't know about beating any times this morning. It's been a struggle for the first few minutes. I haven't raced here in what seems like forever, and then I don't know what car I want to use. We're starting off in the Audi, then we're going to try the Mercedes, I think. So, but as the time increases, we sure will chase your time. I'll probably be chasing your time all week. I'm sure. Especially at this track. You use the McLaren? Okay. Well, that's a pretty stable car for me, so that'll probably be the third car we try. They have this problem where, you know, especially when it's been a while, I can't remember what car I used at this track, you know, last time I raced it. I know I've used the Audi here before. It's pretty stable. So, try the Audi, try the Mercedes, try the McLaren, and we'll probably try the Porsche. It's not so good on the straightaways, but I like the way it handles through all these turns. But like I said, it's Monday. I'm not quite awake all the way. We're struggling. Hope everybody's having a good Monday. Just saying, I'm all over the place. Well, let's see how the race treats us. Not starting totally last, so that's a plus. Man, somebody's whipping the Corvette. I'm so used to being in the Corvette from doing Papa's race. Maybe we'll have to try the Corvette. Oh, the Mustang too. Appreciate it, Thumpy. I'm gonna need a load of luck, especially starting off today. McLaren. I'm not a huge fan of the Genesis, so we probably won't even attempt the Genesis. I'm kind of shocked to see a Mustang and a Corvette, so we might have a lot more cars to test today than I thought. That's for sure. A lot more. Alright, without further ado, let's jump into our first race of Monday. Let's see how it treats us. Not going to push the issue. One, it's Monday. Two, I'm almost got my B back. I mean my A back. Been stuck with a stupid B for 2 weeks now. Gonna try brake balance at the 2, I guess. We'll leave it there because it seemed to be okay. So I'm gonna get this race in the books, and then we'll probably just test. I don't think I'm gonna join another race next. So. He obviously didn't want to brake when I brake. +5. Let's give it a roll. glad I wasn't up here for all that. Jeez. Oh, wow. How hard were you gonna, like, were we gonna come to a complete stop there? I know it's Monday, but come on now. My apologies, JB, but sir, I did not expect you to stop that abrupt and that hard, to be honest with you. Try to give him some space, be respectable since I've plowed into him. Completely unintentional. Now, 10 laps here I think is a bit much, but that's why we don't work at Polyphony Digital, huh? Like 6-7 laps here would probably be a sweet spot in my opinion. So I like the brake back there being at 5. When I downshifted, I almost lost the whole car, I thought. So our right rear is really getting worn first, right off the bat. I'm sure we'll be fine on fuel. Man, he slows down so much right there. Like I said, probably a little boring, but I don't want to press the issue too hard. I already definitely am not getting any DR or SR gain this race after plowing into the back of him. Oh, that's a great question. I didn't check before the race started, so I have no idea. I have no idea. I guess we're going to find out together. I have no idea if the pit's required or not. I hope not. I guess that's something important I should have checked. Go. I guess hopefully if it is pit mandatory, we'll start seeing somebody pit eventually. No pit required, appreciate it. Now we know. kind of just sitting ducks because every time I get a run, I don't have nothing to do with it. So just gonna cruise. See how long we can last on these tires, I reckon, eh? That's crazy. These guys are nuts. First of all, nobody's watching the radar. Second of all, let's just brake check me, because that makes sense. What a I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say about that. So we do have people pitting. Might not be mandatory, but honestly don't see how we could go 10 laps on the one set of tires. So let's go. Up to 6th. Somebody puts, I don't know if somebody put on softs or can you, I thought it was just mediums. Fifth. Let's try to hold on to it. Downshifted too soon, I guess. The car did not like that. Ooh, we almost overshot that. So you can, I don't know, I'm so confused. Maybe you can, let's pit. That's crazy. Mandatory. So do I need to stay in 3rd all the way down the hill? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. So, I don't know how it's not mandatory. That's insane. So, I thought we started the race on mediums. Or, I mean, I guess we did, but it told me mandatory to take softs. Interesting. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention all the way either, to be honest with you. So, we're just gonna go with the flow. try to stay in third all the way down the hill. Must be some cold tires. Hey Turbo, how you doing, man? It's nice to see some familiar faces, if you would. Dumpy, Turbo, appreciate y'all stopping by, that's awesome. So, it's Monday, so you know already I'm struggling, practicing. I appreciate y'all stopping by and watching me struggle this Monday morning. It's Monday, so you know we can only get faster, so that's the positive. Working / driving. I keep trying to hug that wall, and it just keeps coming back to bite me in the butt. Struggling is an understatement today, right now. Toe is knocked out like you would not believe. Go on, go. Shooby-dooby-doo. Well, at least it let me serve my penalty. I thought it was going to make me wait till the next lap. We're not completely last. Not yet, anyway. I think I'd rather start the race on mediums and end on softs. I don't know. Yeah, I gotcha. Okay, you're a 1-footer. Interesting. That's impressive. That's impressive. I definitely use 2 feet. That's what I get for not listening to you. Drop down to second, and that was all she wrote. And do a 20-point effing turn to get out of here. I think we're going to try the Porsche next. I don't know. I mean, we have several cars we're going to try. I'm not going to try every single car with a race, because this is a disaster. Disaster. I like the way the car handles until we get to that downhill section, which is a problem because that seems to be a very important spot on the track. I know the McLaren's stable through the downhill because I remember using that car. Excuse me. I remember using that car here, even though it's been months and months. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. To be honest with you, I normally do practice first, you know, but this morning I kind of just wanted to go ahead and go live and not get it over with, but kind of have a small window today to go live, so I wanted to just try to jump into it. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I hit the wall. I was reading the chat. Sue me. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, let me know how that strategy works. I'm not having it right now. I'm trying to look at the chat, trying to race, trying to think of a different way to come through here. So third all the way, second, we didn't spin out. Turns easier through here, and second. Turns better. Yeah, I'm done with this car. Done with it. Let's what do you think I should try next? We need to try several cars. So Porsche, Mercedes, McLaren. I'm not a fan of the Genesis, so we're not going to try the Genesis. It was up and down, Turbo. Papa's race was up and down, for me anyway. The very first race, I think I finished 4th or 5th. Then, I'm not even gonna lie, all the other races I pretty much got taken out. So, not so well. They were fun, absolutely fun. They were very, very fun. But, you know, when we're all practicing together, you know, like I don't want to say OG guys because that sounds dumb, but, you know, the main guys that were in the practice sessions and all that, like, we kind of knew how everybody was running, if that makes sense. So after the first race, honestly, when people got eliminated and then we had other, you know, racers, you had 0 practice. Well, that's interesting. Did you race? Or just, I don't even remember now. Yeah, you raced. I remember your car. Well, some of y'all are just good. Y'all don't need practice. especially at tracks that I guess we know, right? Like the American tracks, Road Atlanta, I feel like we all know pretty well. Might not know the car. 20 laps. But anyway, when the guys, so the people, yeah, okay, I thought it was a long night. After or during and after the race, it was a long night last night, so I couldn't remember who was in there and who wasn't. So, yeah, good job on them finishing second and third like that. That's awesome. I guess what I'm getting at is, I don't know. After the first race, I just kept getting bad luck, really. I know I qualified second for one of the races. Coming into that first turn, after the grid start, I just kind of washed up and got into the grass and got back on track. Then after that happened, got spun out. So it was up and down for sure. It was up and down. I guess what I was getting at was, when we had other people that maybe hadn't practiced or doesn't normally race, foreign names to me, yeah, okay. So yeah, that first turn I was just washed up, didn't hit my mark. Also, I'm pretty sure it was like, I know if you were on the inside, I know I had somebody on my outside, so yeah, I know you were killing it, Thumpy. You were absolutely killing it. You're doing great. Let's see. We're going to just jump to the Mercedes. We're not going to change the paint scheme. We're just going to pretend that Rick Hendrick and all them is not on the car. I don't want to get in trouble. Do we not have racing softs? That's insane. Let's give it a go in the Mercedes. I don't know. I feel like we're what, a couple weeks in. Everybody's been racing with each other. I just feel like we, are kind of used to everybody. We're respectful of everybody for the most part. We race clean together. But after that first race and, other people, quit and then came in, or not quit, but after, some were eliminated, then other people came in, I think it just got a little bit more chaotic, especially on the starts. Like, that was a fact. So, boy, it's weird going to this car. I feel like I just got out of like a dinghy, and then now I'm in a long fin boat. So after we raced with that Corvette, watched then watched NASCAR, yada yada. As the night progressed after NASCAR, I couldn't drive it. I was in the Ferrari for Daily Race V yesterday, and I could not drive the Ferrari, so I just raced the rest of the night in the Corvette because I was already used to it. Yeah, I mean, hell, with this game, I mean, you gotta just try. If you ain't gonna get better unless you just try, right? The more we practice, the more better we all get, And then I mean, it doesn't help either that all these cars handle different, you know, so you can practice, and then you get thrown into a different car, and, you know, like, I'm gonna tell you, I don't drive the Corvette a lot, and when it got picked for Papa's race, I kind of thought it'd be the GR4, which is, for me, easier to drive, and when the GR3 got picked, oh, yeah, I'm loving this car right off the bat. I mean, we might overshoot a couple of turns, but this car is, we're probably going to roll with this one for a little bit. Might even, probably don't have time. I was going to say, might even join this race real quick, but I only had 3 minutes, and I went around the track, so there's probably no way. Gordon Livery makes your car slow. That was funny. 5 seconds, watch, it won't work. You guys ever try to get into them in the last second and it doesn't, it'll tell you an error? Watch this. It's so aggravating. And then sometimes I'll watch other people live stream and they'll get in with like 1 second, you know. Whatever. Back to practice. I just thought we had a chance. I don't really want to. I guess we'll do softs. Why not? Yeah, man, that's why we don't use Gordon liveries around here, you know? Anything other than Jeff Gordon liveries. But I will say, man, what was it? William Byron's car the last couple weeks, like Daytona and his paint scheme yesterday in real life, dude, they were badass. Absolutely badass. Yeah, this car, so I'll give you some more feedback. One, it's way more stable. 2, sounds great. Little long, you know, the car feels a little long like a boat through the S's, but we didn't spin out, so there's a plus. I thought the dog opened the door, but turns out it was the cat. And here we come with the dogs. Some of the dogs, not all the dogs. I don't know where y'all live, but I'm in Florida and treat it like the Vet. Yeah, I can see that. It's honestly more stable than the Vet. It's not as snappy. Like the rear end doesn't want to snap out of it at the moment. Anyway, I'm in Florida and we keep having days where it's 80 degrees and then it's 60 degrees and then it's, you know, wake up and it's 39 degrees and then you go, oh, Turbo, you're in Florida too. How about that? So anyway, the dogs, man, their skin's just getting so itchy. Even with they have salmon oil in their food and all that. So earlier I was gonna have them on the couch earlier, but I shut the door on purpose just for now because I didn't feel like dealing with them itching. Anyway, like I said, it's cold and hot and cold and hot, and then they come in, they go outside, and it's just insane. Yeah, I am. I'm in central Florida. Yep. Oklahoma there, Thumpy. That, just thinking of Oklahoma makes me, all I think about is tornadoes. Honestly. When I think of Oklahoma, that's the first thing that pops into my head is tornadoes. You can blame the TV for that, I guess. The weather. That's what I think of. I was gonna have the puppies in here because yesterday they hung out with me during Papa's race. I was gonna stream it, but I didn't. So I had the puppies in here, our youngest. As you know, we have, I mean, y'all know, we've got 7 dogs. And to be honest with you, the puppies are the most well behaved as far as laying on the couch, not really moving. Ooh, that's a good guess. but no. More north of Tampa. Shit. I wasn't paying. I was looking at the chat. So for you guys that don't know, right now I look at my chat on my phone. This is how I do it. It's gonna be 85 today. Whew. So you think I'm in Tampa? So no, we're north of Tampa, more central. So it's a good guess though. Oh, you're in Naples, cool. Marion County. You know, I don't want to give it away, right? You know, but I'm in Marion County, pretty darn central. South of Gainesville. I think we're gonna do this on 5. We're gonna do this on 5 and rerun that. See how it's gonna be. Okay, yeah, Inverness is I'm probably like Simba, you're not getting in the window. Go. Go. Hey, that's good to know. Is that what you do, Turbo? You a tow truck driver or independent or? Thumpy, forgive me for probably being dumb, but what was the last thing you just said? Need to turn on braking EARIA. Man, last week, so I needed a tow truck like about 5 months ago. I have an 85 Chevy that doesn't get out much. It's actually fixing to be for sale. Assist braking. Oh, I understand now, Thumpy. I understand. The wheel stud, you know, like the lug nuts go onto. I don't even know how it happened, but my wheel stud broke on the truck, and I had to get a tow truck. Like I think it was like 5-6 months ago. Yeah, the Rolex would have been fun. I was actually supposed to go to the 500 before the Rolex, but so my wife's company, she works for a company that they were going to go to the race, and we were going to get to go. We went in August last season, and that was awesome, dude. Talk about dream come true. We went in August. I think it was August, right? We went to the last Daytona race last season. I'm getting my months mixed up. But anyway, long story short, we went for the Xfinity race. They were a small sponsor on one of the cars. Got to go in, had the pit pass, watch the Xfinity race, got to watch Cup qualifying, and then during Cup qualifying, you know, I was all decked out in my Kyle Larson gear, and I took my diecast car, and I got Larson's autograph. I got a picture with him, had him sign a couple other things, and dude, this is just the best day of my life. It was incredible. Yeah, Thumpy, I'm not ignoring you on the assist. I'm just kind of just putting in some laps. I've never been to the Rolex 24. It looks fun. Right through that little like whoop-de-doo right there is the worst of this thing's got to offer. But other than that, the car's solid. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind there, Turbo. We didn't go this year. This year's just been kind of hectic to start off the year. But me and my wife actually go to the Turkey Rod Run. You know, the car show. I think they do it like twice a year. Thanksgiving weekend is one of the weekends where they do it. That's a fun time. If you've never been there, you've been going there since '90. Yeah, man, it's I thoroughly enjoy the Turkey Rod Run. It's awesome. I love it. I want to go this year and take our best behaved dog, if you would. He goes just about everywhere with us, but Bear, I want to take him to the Turkey Rod Run. But you want to know my favorite part about the Turkey Rod Run? I'm going to tell you, because it's not even the cars. It's the, there's a guy there who has, excuse me, he has like a truck, pop-up tent, whatever you want to call it. And he has like die-cast, like the swap meet, if you would. The swap meet part of the Turkey Rod Run is my favorite. But more or less for die-cast cars. Buildable and non-buildable. I wanted to get my truck in the Rod Run just so I could take the truck on the track, right? That would be awesome, but it's seen better days. It's not starting. I'm not really mechanically inclined, but probably actually fixing to sell it, unfortunately. I'm just not doing nothing with it, really. Just keeps sitting there. It's an 85. 85 Chevy long bed. It's got 383. I bought it, so I'll give you some backstory on it. Let me think. I can't even think of what year it was. I've had it for a while now. But so I had a neighbor. He was a mechanic, and he ended up getting cancer, and he ended up passing away. And then his wife didn't know what to do with the truck, and I think this was in 2019. Her husband always had told her, you know, if you could get $5,000 out of that truck, you could sell it. So I gave her $5,000 for the truck. Back in 2019, it was a daily driver. It still runs. I mean, it's, you know, it still runs, but it needs a battery. He had a what's it called? He had a like a system, like a stereo system in it. He took it out before I guess before he passed away. I think his son put the system in his truck or his car or whatever. But anyway, so it had 2 alternators. He ran all the surrounds or the sound system through the other alternator. So I'm not sure. I don't think so. So I'm very new to Discord. I joined it. Honestly, this is gonna sound bad, but I joined it to be able to chit chat with Joe Collins when he made me the Dog Dad Gaming sticker. So I'm very new to the Discord. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Long story short, Turbo, I'm not sure. But it's got a rebuilt crate motor in it, 383. Just sits there. I'm not like a car painter, but the truck was like primer gray when I got it with a little bit of surface rust. Like it doesn't have any rust, it just had a little surface rust, which kind of looked cool. And I wanted the truck to look like it was painted. Like I wanted it to look patinaed. So I tagged the truck over like the course of like 3 months, froze my ass off because I did it during our winter, if you would. I say that because I'm in Florida, winter, And anyway, I tagged the truck in different spots with blue spray paint and black spray paint, and then I came back through and I wet sanded the mess out of it for months. So now it has this real worn blue, like the truck looks like it could have been blue, could have been black at one point. It's awesome. Its name's Old Heavy, just like off of the Street Outlaws. You know, but it doesn't run. Get out. You're not getting in the window. I'm streaming. The cat just knocked everything off of the damn counter. So anyway, 85 Chevy long bed. It's got newer tires on it. Just sitting in my carport. I honestly was gonna, so I had a guy interested in it. He owns like a restoration car shop. And then there was a kid who actually wanted it, I guess, but he didn't have the money. He came and looked at it last week. It's like, I don't know, I want like $3 or $4 grand for it. I paid $5 for it. I know that I'm probably not going to get that, so I want $3 or $4 grand for it, and that's just simple as it is. The motor, honest to goodness, if you just took the motor out and sold the motor, you could probably get $3 or $4 grand just for the motor, and I'm trying to get that for the whole truck. Okay, I will, Turbo. I'll do that later. Absolutely. So, as it stands at the moment, it doesn't run. I mean, it'll run. Like, there's nothing wrong with the truck as far as it needs a battery. I'll give you another backstory. I'm not mechanically inclined, so I took the seats out. I put some carpet in there. I redid the dashboard with, the correct paint. Took the dash out, did all that. Like, I made the truck pretty. I'm just not a mechanic. I'm not mechanically inclined, so when it quit wanting to start, I didn't know what the hell was wrong with it. Just thought maybe the batteries were dead, or something. So my wife's dad, to his defense, he's getting older, but he, is pretty good with vehicles. He came by about 8 months ago, and we tried to get it to start. We got it to start. It turned over. I mean, it's not like, the motor's not seized or nothing crazy. So the truck started. It just wouldn't stay running. So he started messing with the dang screw on the carburetor, and then now it won't start. So to anybody that knows how to work on a vehicle, or especially just the older motor, an actual motor with none of these sensors and computers and all that bullshit, you'd be able to drive it in no time, start it, get it running. So we drained the tank. So it has double tanks, but only one of the tanks. So for y'all that know like older trucks, so this 85 model specifically has 2 gas tanks, which is badass, but has a switch inside the cab of the truck to make the other tank work, and that switch isn't there, and I never went through the trouble of adding the switch or none of that, so I just used the one tank. So the gas that was in the truck was good, and we even drained the tank before we tried to get it running again, because I mean, it wasn't that hard. And so I don't think it's got bad gas. No, I mean it could, but I don't think so. It's a product of it sitting a little longer than maybe it should, and then me not knowing what I'm doing, and then her dad's almost 80 years old, so between the two of us, we didn't really know what we were doing. Alright, last slap, and then I'm probably gonna start. Yeah, and that's a probability too. Either needs to be rebuilt or cleaned, or just throw a new one on there, really. It's a fun ass truck to drive. Like, I love it. I don't want to sell it, but like I said, I'm not doing anything with it. It's not getting the love it needs, It needs love. It needs somebody to appreciate it. It's fun to drive, that's for sure. It's got side pipes. Yeah, man, I don't really know what else to say about it. Oh, there you go, Thumpy. Man, you could probably get it running blindfold. So I was gonna put it. So when the kid, he's not a kid. I can't call him a kid, but I mean he's younger. He works up at the auto place that the guy. It's like right next to my house. It's called Bella's something Collision. So I thought the main older guy was going to be interested in it, and I was wrong. And the kid that works with him wants it, but the kid don't have the money saved up. So it's like, I'm not going to sit here and just keep waiting. You're old. Don't like the industry. I got you, man. That makes sense. You know? Alright, last lap, didn't better our time. We've gotten better. When we started out earlier, we were at the 209, so we're at 205.5. We'll take it. Maybe we'll join a race in the Mercedes. So I wanted to learn to be a mechanic, and I never got into it. I started painting straight out of school and house painting, and I never looked back. The last 7.5 years, me and my wife ran a paint company. Small paint company. And then she went to go work 2 years ago for another company. And I've kind of just been doing odd and end jobs here or there the last 2 years. It's not really cutting it, you know. So, trying to get out of the painting industry. And, you know, I think the truck will help kickstart that. You know, do this in my spare time. Had a couple job interviews last week just to get it. You know, the problem with painting is like I love it and I could just do it the rest of my life, but the problem is it's not consistent. Right. So your last name really is Turbo? That's freaking awesome, dude. That's cool. I didn't know that. Add me, please. Are you not a friend or what? What's going on? Let me see. I don't even remember how to get to my... Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me for a minute. Friend requests. Did you send me a friend request and I didn't accept it? I don't see you, Thumpy. What's your, Thumpy, what's your name on here? I got 20 friend requests, and I don't really know what your... Thumpy 2016. That is crazy. Because I don't see it. That's alright, give me 1 second. Sorry for the, for disappearing. Let me, hold on 1 second. I don't know why it's not popping up. I didn't see your request, so I sent you a request, Thumpy. So yeah, so with the painting background, I like making stuff pretty, right? So I made the truck look good to me. So other than that, it just needs to be, you know, It needs to be loved on more than I can do for it. So, let me see. Give me 1 second. Sorry, I had to text my brother back. Okay, let's see. We're friends now. Turbo, I got your friend request through the Discord. Alright, good, Thumpy. Glad you got it. I don't know why I didn't see yours. That's weird, but all's good. Yeah, I'll send pictures in the Discord here when I get some time later, Turbo. But PHG Turbo 03. Alright, we got time. Let me PHG. I guess I gotta do the underscore, huh? Oh, 03 or 3? Let me see. It must just be 3 Turbo. Because I don't see... Oh, I'm an idiot. I know what I was doing. I was reading your name, Turbo, and like I looked down and I thought it was 03. My bad. What an idiot. I found you. That's funny. Alright. That makes more sense. I was like, what in the world? That makes more sense. So anyway, I was gonna list the truck this weekend, believe it or not, on like Craigslist, see what happens, for $4,000, and just see what I get nibbles on and what I don't, you know. But that didn't happen. So when I'm done with today's stream, that is my goal today. Get the wife's motorcycle pulled out of the way, put the battery tender on it. Clean out the back of the truck, because right now it's just got like some scrap wood, just junk from sitting in the carport. Push it back because it won't start. Give it a little bathe, and then take some pictures of it, and you know. Heck, I was on Craigslist I was looking on Craigslist yesterday, actually, believe it or not, during the NASCAR race. And there's some Chevys on there that are in way worse shape than mine. And they don't even run. Which, I mean, mine runs. It just won't start right now because I don't have a battery. But there's people on there that are wanting like $6-7 grand for the truck. And it is not worth it at all. So, you know. I mean, hell, I'm not even trying to get what I got out of it. You know, I put 5 into it. I'm just trying to get at least 4 for it. You know. It's crazy. But I didn't pull the plug. I was going to put it on there this weekend. I never did, so that's on the agenda for this today. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put it on there for 4 and see what happens, you know. Like, honestly, I'm willing to come down to at least the lowest I'll probably go is probably 3. Just, you know, just because I'm tired of looking at it also, right? Every time I go in the carport, it's like, oh, there you are. Honestly, and I do think somebody will end up buying the truck just for the motor. I mean, honestly. Because it's got a good motor in it. And then the truck is pretty square. I don't mean because it's a square body, but I mean the truck's pretty square. Like, there's no issues. There was never an accident. Like, you know, it's in good shape. Alright, we'll give this race a go, see what happens. Alright, 2:01, what a time. That is impressive. That's impressive. You know, I didn't even consider that car, which is crazy because it's so fast, like a rocket ship down the straightaway. The Ford GT. I didn't change my tires either, so we're starting on whatever I wasn't paying attention. We're gonna start on whatever tires that we start with. And you know, that's probably is right. You know, people, you know, it's like, you know, somebody's got to want that truck, you know, or want that body style or whatever. So, you know, I'm not in a huge rush, but I am in like a little bit of a rush. Just, you know, financially it'd help if we sold it. I mean, you know, just makes sense. But nobody even knows it's for sale other than you guys and the guy from the auto shop. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see who bites on it once I get it listed. My dad, who I don't really talk to that much, he used to have a buddy back in the day, and if he still knew that buddy, his buddy would probably buy the truck just for the motor itself. He used to take them, you know, like the 383s. Appreciate that, Turbo. Appreciate it, man. So my dad's friend would take the 383s and just put them in the Mustangs, like you know, Fox body Mustangs. That's what he used to do. Good luck in your practice there, Turbo. Not going how I want today. That's for sure. Yeah, 91. My dad used to have an 89. 89 with the... I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know what the motor was in it. And then he and his buddy, who I'm talking about, his name's Chuck. He had probably like 6 different Mustangs, various years. He they all had 383s in them, every single one of them. Nitrous too, but you know. That was one of the first cars that scared the absolute mess out of me. Well, this race sucks. 7 more laps of riding around in the back. Oh well. Oh, Wellington. So this car compared to the Audi, the tire wear on lap 4 is pretty impressive. Trying to figure out what the dogs are looking for. Where'd they go? That was fast. Sorry about that. Wife got back home quicker than I thought. Just to give you guys a heads up, it's probably the last race. It's not going very well. so light coming out of that downhill section. Do 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 do. Bear, leave the cat alone. Got 1.5 laps left. this race is a struggle. That first Monday race of the week, disaster after disaster. So I think we're going to end on a somewhat of a high note, finish 9th. So I had fun. Hope everybody has a great rest of the Monday. Turbo, thank you for stopping by, hanging out, chit-chatting. Thumpy, appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out, chit-chatting. Appreciate every one of you. All 81 of you, up to 81 subscribers. Thank you all so much. Thumpy, Turbo, I'll catch you guys later. Again, happy Monday. Thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Should be back tomorrow. So we'll see you guys on the flip side. Y'all have a great rest of your